Before I start this video, I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. Do not ask someone out after they've already friend-zoned you. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I kind of feel like that goes without being said. So why did I do it? Well, drumroll please. I don't know. Hello, freaks, geeks, and goons. My name is Gino, aka Nine O'Crian, and you're gonna watch me overshare some stuff without oversharing much. Hopefully. So, let's get the show on the road. Allow me to tell you the tale of how I did something odd. Why the frick am I acting like Ham-Nations? You read the title. I got friend-zoned twice by the same person. So when I was in high school, I started to develop feelings for this girl. Now, the one problem with that, when it comes to women, I am
absolute dog shit.
Now let me ask you this. You know how you talk to a girl when you're in high school? No, I'm asking. 'Cause I sure as hell didn't. Now, for some stupid reason, I couldn't tell you why, but I told my entire homeroom class that I had a crush on someone.
You what?
I didn't tell them who. I kept that a secret because the last thing I wanted was rumors about me, and especially poor Jane, quote-unquote. Little did I know, what I did was the number 3 ingredient for rumors to spread. Now, before I continue the story, I would like to say this, I really hope that this could be a learning experience to someone out there. And if you currently have feelings for someone, please, for the love of God, just ask them out. The worst thing that's gonna happen is they reject you. And no matter what they say, at least you have closure. Anyway, back to how I snitched on myself in front of, 13 people. I phrased it... How did I phrase it? So guys, let's say hypothetically, asking for a friend. There's a girl that my friend likes. How would my friend go about talking to her? If you're expecting me to say they believed it was a hypothetical, you're gonna be so sad. They immediately knew that it was just me asking for girl advice. I really don't know what gave it away. My excuse was the most convincing one in the universe. I ended up giving her a cheesy card at some point and she liked it. And that was the best day of my life. It was around Valentine's Day and I was off the wall. I was talking to her more, my confidence got better. And I got her one of those goofy candygrams that they sold at lunch that I didn't know about until the day before Valentine's Day. But still, it was, for what it was worth, I was doing pretty good. Honestly, things are looking up for me. I honestly wonder what goes wrong. And then it was March. So a detail I feel is necessary to say is that Jane and I were in theater. And this was one-act play season. The best season for theater kids to go through. Take your time, you'll figure it out. The thing is about this is that I wasn't on stage at all. I was there for moral support, really. But Jane was an actress, we won. We got first place. Then in the corner of my ear, I hear someone shout, "I think you're really pretty." Now, some of you are ahead of me. This was a friend of mine who was referring to Jane. When we got back to the school, that dude was so much better at talking to her than I was. Do you know how frightening that is? Every time I told this story, I usually leave that part out because it really doesn't do much to the plot because I don't think he ever asked Jane out, but it did fuck with my confidence for a bit. And not in a good way. Hey man, I'll fuck with you. No. Not even close. So basically, I just tricked you all into watching a filler episode that's not really filler because it kinda did affect the plot. I don't know how to describe it. But it took a while for me to get my feelings across. For some weird reason, my thought process was if I tell other people how I feel about this girl and name drop her during the conversation, it'll give me the courage to ask her out. Now listen, I had a lot of plans in my mind back in those days. And if you think that was the stupidest one, just remember, that is one I'm willing to tell you. And yeah, no shit, it didn't work. Anyway, you may be wondering what's next, so let me get to the point. Now, there was a day where I did end up getting my feelings across, sort of. So what happened was that a friend of mine, let's call him Henry because I have to, became my wingman even though I didn't really want him to. It just sort of happened. One day, Jane, Henry, and I just so happened to be in the same place at the same time. It started with Henry grabbing Jane's attention, saying, "Hey, Gino has something to say to you." And I said, "No, I don't really know what Hank over there was talking about."
You know, like a liar.
And she doesn't think much of it. Keep in mind, we are about to graduate in 3 weeks. The reason I'm telling you this is so that you're on Henry's side and not mine. So Hank said, "Well, you know, he likes you." Have you guys ever seen the movie Shrek? You know, when he crashes Fiona and Farquaad's wedding and Farquaad calls him out on falling in love with the princess and Fiona's like, "Is this true?" This was basically that, but it was 3 high schoolers in a high school gymnasium wearing graduation robes and nobody was looking or laughing at me. I know, dogs. It's fucking stupid, I know. So, I swallowed my pride and I said, "That's right. It's true. I have feelings for you, Jane. You know, like a crush, you know." You know, it is really crazy how my confidence skyrocketed the moment I was snitched on. Like, you know, I wish it could have been me who said it first and not Hank, but, you know. She ended up telling me that she thought I was sweet and funny, but she wasn't looking for a relationship right now. And to that I said nothing. I just looked down like Gi-hun from Squid Game when everyone voted to stay. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. But then Hank somehow convinced her to exchange numbers with me. And then it was that. We graduated, and I had her number. And I didn't know what to do with it. Until 5 months later. I'm sure my dumbass won't ask her out over text. My dumbass asked her out again over text. Spoiler alert, I got the same response but in like 4 sentences. Ending with, "I hope you understand." So, after she gave me a second reality check, I left my house and cried in my car. So I got friendzoned twice. By the same person. And then I learned what to do in a situation like that. And while this wasn't the intention of me making this video, I wanted to give a message to anyone who's still thinking about the girl that friendzoned them. That being, move the hell on. Like, genuinely move on. I know it's easier said than done, but like I've been there. But the moment you start focusing on other shit, you will feel so free. You never know what could happen. I mean, hey, maybe you'll find the right person for you. It might take a while, but it'll happen. Well, that's about it. I just wanted to get this story off my chest in front of whoever the hell sees this video. On to the outro. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out my videos from either the past, present, or any of them I will continue to make into the future. Or don't. I'm not your dad. If, for whatever reason, you want to see more videos like this, you're more than welcome to subscribe. That would be pretty cool if you did, but again, you don't have to. And with that out of the way, I will see you all again some sunny day. And remember, you can't change the future until you stop living in the past. Have a good one.